Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we explored the resting grounds, and we were imprisoned by a group of, or the group of dreamers. We managed to escape the dream with the help of a moth seer, who taught us how to use the dream nail. We then did a little bit of exploring back in the resting grounds, and made our way up here to the mine, and began exploring this location in earnest. We explored the vast majority of it, and found a crystal heart, which allows us to basically fly, in a manner of speaking. We then began using this to explore a new area, and we died while we were trying to explore it. Let's pick up where we left off. I think we're going to make one attempt to get back our soul, and then I guess we'll explore more of the mine, whether or not we're successful. Let's do it. Oh, and I can see our soul is marked on the map in the form of those two eyes down there to the lower left of the crystallized mound. Alright, well, let's get down there. We should kill a few creatures on our way. This way we get some soul. What purpose this little chamber had, by the way. I mean, the crushers here, they must have, I suppose, put crystals here to smash them into dust? So maybe... well, how would they transport them here? I guess they would use the lift and then hand carry them down into this area and then smash them bit by bit. Unless these are pistons required to operate some other types of machinery. Not off to a good start. It's tough to reach these things before they actually launch a shard at you. No, Tim, don't do that. It can only shoot the crystals downward. It can't shoot them up at all, unfortunately. still going to be tricky to hit it. Ah, oh, come on. And we took 2 hits here again. It sounds like it's floating in the air. It will make it difficult to actually get to our shade. No, we're gonna die here and lose all our geo. Free me. Our descending dive has now changed to descending dark. It will do more damage to enemies when we use it. Where to next? We have these 2 areas, which we couldn't reach before. Now we should be able to use our crystal heart. Let's go ahead and investigate them. We need a bench, and there's none that close to us. Well, as long as we're back here, let's take some time and remove the mark from our map. Let's go ahead and equip some different charms while we're here as well, since these aren't helping me all that much apparently. I will still take the Wayward Compass. I find that very useful in this location. And let's try some of the new charms that we've been picking up, or at least read about them. So we picked up the Shaman Stone some time ago from Salubra, which increases the damage of all of our spells. That would be the Banshee Scream, the Desolate Dive now, and whatever this spell is called, Vengeful Spirit. That gives us 2 left, and I think we'll use Spell Twister. Reflecting the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over soul, it improves the bearer's ability to cast spells and reduces their casting cost. Of course, we'll need soul first. Let's go back and try to get our spirit. Whew. Fighting creatures that are immune to my damage is very, very tricky. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, we've come too far up. Where we saw Quirrell earlier. Alright, let's see what's across this void. Eh? Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those of my profession. Do as you will, little wanderer. Cut a path towards your goal. I shouldn't complain. It's your kind that keeps folks like me in business. Doesn't sound like this ghost realized he's dead, this gravedigger. You can use your dream nail on ghosts like this. You will gain generally 1 essence from doing so, and sever the ghost's ties with this world. You will no longer see that gravedigger now.
Bapanada.
After more supplies? You've already bought so much. Unfortunately for now, you've cleaned us out of anything worth selling. Cornifer will no doubt be pleased, though. Cornifer will no longer be pleased, though I do wonder what he plans to spend all that geo on. We might as well update our map briefly. Let's see where I want to go next. Well, we have this area open to us now. We have a tree up here we could also investigate, and we could visit Joni's repose again and see if his spirit has anything, or her spirit has anything to say. Yeah, we have a few trees we could double back to and see what's in them. I think there also was something special here. A grave that we left behind. Yes, and something here as well. So, let's continue to explore areas that we have left behind currently. Since this is right here, this tree, we'll go here and clear that tree out first. We also have the key for Sly, so we'll drop his key off for him.
Oh, Whoopa.
What do you have there? Why, that's the key to my storeroom. I thought I lost it for good. Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how I ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me, yes. Very kind. And now that I can open my old storeroom up, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. So he's selling another mask shard, a vessel fragment, an elegant key, which I think we should take, and he's still selling some other charms, or he is selling some other charms now. Let's grab the elegant key. An explorer found this fancy key floating in the waterways of the city far below us. I've not cleaned it. That looks like the face we've seen back at the Soul Sanctum. We have enough cash for one more purchase, I think. Actually, both. We can pick up both of these charms. Let's do that. You'll enjoy smacking about foes with your nail of yours, right? With this charm equipped, you'll be able to send them flying further with every hit. Sprint Master. You like it? It's a recent addition to my collection. Handsome thing, isn't it? Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly, as though you were young again, or, so I'm told. Oh, while we're here... Wherever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you three are looking after yourselves.
Akala, Tono.
That noisy old lift. Where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peak, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow everywhere you step? A villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them, and they don't make very good pillows. They hardly seem worth all the trouble to me. So, let's equip some of these charms. Sprint Master increases our running speed. And it's only one charm, so that's pretty nice to take. We'll re-put on Gathering Swarm, so we'll be running around killing things that float or fly in the areas that we'll be visiting, and I don't really care to double back and pick up the Geo there. I guess we'll re-equip Greed. And for our last charm... we'll equip Thorns of Agony again. those cleared out. Alright, let's get all this essence. If we're lucky, there'll be like, well, I don't think, Tim, there'll be 80 of them. Oops. Actually, we'll come back for those. The whole area is filled with the essence. Oops. I have a bad habit of when I miss a platform, I tend to miss every attempt to get me back on the platform. To stop my descent, I'll miss almost every platform on my fall, right down to the spikes or acid or whatever's waiting for us at the very bottom of the fall. You can see that when we have equipped, we actually bend forward a little more when we run. Some charms combo with other charms, by the way. I'm only aware of 3 or 4 of them, I think. They add either a new effect or a new visual to the combo when you equip them. If we were to equip Dash Master and Sprint Master, we would be running faster than if we had... The increase is more than the sum of its parts. If that... I don't know the exact percentages, but Dash Master and Sprint Master... If Sprint Master increases your speed, let's say, by 20%, and Dash Master by 5, which would normally be like 25%, it actually gives you like 35 instead. We'll visit the grubs while we're here. I don't know if we have the money it's required to pick up the charm slot from Salubra, but since we're in the area, we can go and take a quick peek. If nothing else, she'll be selling charms. And we can buy another one that she sells as well, since we picked up quite a bit of Geo from the grub. I tend to let the grub throw all the treasure and then accumulate all of it because I'm curious to see how much we got from the grubs that we saved. I also have noticed, since I've done this a few times, that the grubs' homes don't seem to be locked to a particular grub. Which is to say that the grubs will populate houses just, it seems, randomly to me. So you can't tell which ones you might not have gotten based on where the grubs have gone. She's digging, but not singing. Bury the priest in his... She's thinking the songs she wants to sing. and acting on the will of the infection. That's so sad. I can't bring myself to kill her. Oh, we do have enough for the charm notch. And I think that's... Quick Focus is a very, very nice charm. However, the charm notch is more important to me at this moment. You want to wear a lot of charms, don't you? Of course you do. Buy this charm notch, and you'll be able to wear more of your charms at once. Oh, we just need 3 more for this charm notch. And there's 1 for purchase here, so technically we just need to find 2. Oh, while we're here, we should strike her with a nail. Dear, dear, I really must hold it together. Must appear calm. But this creature is just divine. That makes me a little worried. I never hit Salubra with the Dream Nail either. Let's use both of these for a while. We want to go to the green path next. Oh, we have that area also right down there in the fungal wastes, so since we're in the area, let's go there first. You can see how rapidly we move now as well. I hope you guys are really liking this game. I think it's an amazing platformer. I really enjoy it. They've announced a second Hollow Knight as well. So if you pick up this game, and you did not realize that, I recommend you check out the trailer. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. Next stop, Green Path. We will head here and see what that has for us. We can also investigate this area while we're here, and if we have time, we can come up here as well and hit that plant and Joni's Repose. While we're in the area, let's do two more things. I'd like to visit the Snail Shaman and see if he says anything about our descending dark, since we saw, apparently, another one of its kin. My friend, there's another quality about you yet. You didn't perchance visit my fourth aunt. She makes her home beside that crystal mound. Leaves quite an impression on those who seek her out. Were I not bound here, I'd love to visit myself. Poking around in the dreams of others? You're more curious than you look. Next, I will show you something. I think. Is it here? Some of the enemies that we've defeated, you'll be able to fight them again. And this time, they are much stronger than they were the first time. This will be a battle against... I forget what it's called. It's not the False Knight anymore. There's something... I don't remember its title, but I have not beaten him yet. He is extraordinarily difficult, and we are probably just going to instantly lose this fight, given how difficult it is. I know my charms are not designed for this battle, but I want to show you something else as well. Oh, we might not be able to actually do the battle. Okay, yes we can. Will he fall off the edge, I wonder? Note that we are not a shade. Note as well that we still have our fragile greed. We failed to beat it in the dream world, but that does not affect us in this world. We will not die permanently, in so much that we haven't been considered to have been defeated, other than, well... Let's rephrase, if I can, do this properly. I do not believe that counts as an actual death, just a failure. You keep your broken charms, and you do not have to worry about going and getting your shade from that area again. That is a good thing, because if you play the game, I think, on Steel Soul mode, mode, those fights are going to be extremely difficult. To my knowledge, none of the battles against your defeated foes like that are required, however. Indeed, I don't think you need to upgrade the Dream Nail at all, if you don't wish to. I will make several other attempts at defeating that knight. We'll get them on screen, but if I fail some words up to 20 times or so, we'll probably just have to pass. While we're in the area, we should also kill a few creatures just to unlock their entries in the journal. Let's visit the hunter again.
Oh no, Manama, bis.
Ah, I knew I'd seen it right. That hunter's quality. Hollow Nest's creatures fall in your path. Don't stop now, little squib. Many more there are to find, and stalk, and kill. Oh, I wanted to go to the fungal wastes. Well, we're here now, so let's go to the stone sanctuary. Let's also prepare for a battle this time around. Let's take Long Nail to increase the range of our weapon. We'll take the Balder Shell, which will protect us when we're focusing soul. So, Deep Focus is an amazing charm, and it heals. When you heal yourself, you heal 2 hits instead of 1. However, it requires longer for you to charge. We don't have the slots for it if I go with what I currently have equipped, so we'll leave it here. Lifeblood Heart gives us 2 extra temporary hits. Could be useful. I've never equipped Joni's Blessing before. Let's read it really quick. Transfers vital fluids into blue lifeblood. The bearer will have a healthier shell and can take more damage, but they will not be able to heal themselves by focusing soul. Oh, okay, well, I don't think I want that at the moment. We'll take Soul Catcher to get a little more soul when we strike enemies. And then the Spore Shroom. Whenever we heal, we will leave a cloud that will damage enemies as they enter it. My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. Very sloppy battle from me. Very, very sloppy. But we did it. We did it. That is one of the funnest fights that I have done for a boss. I love the idea of it. She sings for her children. Her children fly around to protect her, while you have to go and fight and just try to hurt her. And as the battle goes on, more and more of her children show up. We're making our way back to the bench. We ended up not needing Boulder's shell at all during that battle. Rather, we didn't get a chance to see how it works. Let's re-equip these charms again, so we see where we are and pick up all the Geo on our way of traveling. And I guess we will take... We'll take Long Nail and Sprint Master. Alright, we're going to head all the way to the left to explore this... up a very tiny bit, and then all the way to the left to explore what's out past that spiky area. Maybe we can reach this now? Did I mark this on the map? I did not. sloppy, but we did it. I seem to be having a bad day today when it comes to jumping. My brother, Oru, what drove you to hide away deep down at the very edge of that ash-swept grave? Was it pride, or fear, or shame? Perhaps you should lay down your nail if it haunts you so, and find a new calling that eases your soul.
To sta kukando.
A visitor? Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps, like me, you have a taste for discovering new things? I am Shio, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with a nail. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I said. Was it Shio the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist.
Garo enele?
So, my work doesn't move you. The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush. These things are not so different. We cut into the world so that we can peer deeper inside. For now, though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards. Only you can see it. Good luck. Okay. Well, with that area explored, I guess still have some time. We can go up to Howling Cliffs, get some energy from there, visit Jonah's response, and then rest at the bench. Yeah, I think that will be good. And then we'll call it an episode. And in the next video, we'll upgrade. We'll see what the seer has for us with the increased essence from our nail. While we're here, we need one more of these guys. And we'll visit the cocoon while we're here as well. Alright, now this was going to take a while. There's going to be quite a few of these, and some of them are going to require us doubling back down in order to pick them up. Might as well kill all the creatures we can. While we're here. The trickiest ones are going to be the ones that we have to fall down to reach. Alright, I should talk about something while we're doing this, because there's not much else to do but watch me grab these orbs. But I can't think of a whole lot of anything else at this moment, everyone. I'm sorry. Oh, and then, there we go. There's my curse taking effect. I just miss everything as I fall. So, if there are other bug civilizations, we will not learn about them in the game. Which is to say that areas outside of Hollow Nest are not really mentioned in this game. I'm assuming, however, that... Oh, gosh. I'm assuming, however, that this was not some sort of apocalyptic event which destroyed everything everywhere on this world or planet we're on, but rather something that was a citywide phenomenon. Or maybe just this area of the world was covered with this infection. Though I do wonder if it would spread outside of the confines of this area. Oh, was there one there? There was not. So, this reminds me of a event, not an event, but a thing which occurred in World of Warcraft ages ago. A long, long time ago, Blizzard released I think was it before or during the Burning Crusade? I can't remember, but Blizzard released this troll dungeon. It was a 10-man. Was it 10-man? 15 or 20? It wasn't the full 40 group. Way back when you did raids, it wasn't just 5 people. You did it with like 40 or something like that. It was quite an incredible amount of people had to go. But this one troll dungeon had a boss, and this boss could disease you. And if you got diseased, you would have a damage over time effect on you. It could be cured if someone cast a cure disease spell on you. But if you were near, every so often, your character would spurt, like they would basically cough blood. And if any of that blood hit someone else, like you were within a AoE, then they also would get diseased. And some people brought the disease back to the main cities. And it began to spread everywhere. People would die, they'd go to the auction house and suddenly like 50 people would get infected, then they'd run around, and people who didn't know what was going on would log in and see corpses everywhere, with priests lined up trying to keep people alive and heal them. It was an amazing event to have happen, as it were. It wasn't something Blizzard planned, and they fixed the disease such that I believe when you leave the dungeon, it no longer follows you out. But I thought it was an amazing side effect. Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been lacking of late. Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest. Arguably, I should be severing the connection of the ghosts with their graves. But a part of me always feels so guilty if I was to do that. I don't know if where they go after this realm would be more peaceful for them, if there's a heaven that they go to. Or if I sever them, the only thing that waits for them is oblivion. Another Dream Warrior will come back for him. If we're gonna fight a Dream Warrior, I want to make sure that we have better charms equipped. Longnail, Shaman Stone, and Soul Catcher. Oh, or maybe actually not Soul Catcher. Dream Shield is 3. We don't have what that... Oh, and I sat at the bench. We lost our one temporary life. We'll use Boulder Shell. I am Gorb. Bow, bow to Gorb, the great mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain. Ascend, ascend. I am... Oh, there's one more thing we should do while we're here. There was a corpse of a giant bug in a cave. We should go and strike it with a dream nail and see if it says anything. The ending of Gorb there reminds me of the Emperor from the Dark Crystal movie. The Skeksis when it died. Wrong cave system. Corpse of a large bug. Interesting. We've let something know we're here. And we'll find out next episode what it was that we just called. Right now, everyone, we're just going to head back to the bench, and then we'll call the session. Next episode, we'll probably look for even more areas to... Oh! Well, okay. We have two areas we can reach now. We have the area filled with spikes at the bottom of the world that we weren't able to fully explore last time, because we didn't have the means to... When we were spike jumping, we could not reach the platform. We could not bounce high enough, but now that we have the crystal hearts, we can do so. We also have the waterways that we opened up with that one key. I'll probably do the waterways first. But in either case, we'll do that next episode. Thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone.